room real quick.
Hey guys, Wiley here from Zithat Gaming, and hopefully you can
And this
hear
is Natero
Daniel.
14 for Invisible Threat Gaming as well.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet,
We just talked over each other, but
we have figured out the voice thing. And we're talking over to each other because we're not used to recording each other's voice in the same video, but finally got that thing figured out. So we are starting a new series that we're hoping to put up every Tuesday. It's haven't really come up with a name for it yet, but I guess a good way to kind of summarize it up would be like it's a weekly update thing that we're going to be bringing you all the latest information on all your games and everywhere, no matter what platform, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, all that good stuff. So Nathaniel, you want to start us out?
yes, sir. Well, for starters out, Battlefield 4 has just released that in the CTE, they have upgraded from 30 hertz per second to now 60 hertz per second, which is reducing the amount of lag, for example, when you are behind a wall and someone shoots you, yet on your screen you got behind that wall 3 seconds ago, yet you still died because it hadn't updated fast enough. So now it's up to 60 times per second, and I have to say, I've tried it, and it's really fixed itself. It's a lot better. It's not where it should be, but it is a lot better. It's a lot more like Battlefield 3 was. And I have to say, it's really enjoyable to play a game that when you actually know you shot somebody, even though on their screen you never hit them.
Yeah. So the next game I kind of want to talk about is Advanced Warfare, the next DLC, Ascendance. I go into more detail in the multiplayer maps in a different video, but in this particular video I kind of want to talk about the extra zombies itself. So for those of you that don't know or haven't seen my last video, I talked a little bit about it, so I'm not going to try and recover all the topics that I talked about in that last video. Just be sure to check that out if you're interested in talking about or seeing information that I may have talked about in that last video. Just go check it out. But for starters, there is that going back to my last video, I found out a little bit more information about the Goliath zombie. So it is in fact a zombie in a Goliath suit with a turret on its back. So this will be the first in any zombies, whether it's Treyarch zombies or the new Sledgehammer zombies. This will be the first zombie ever to be able to shoot back at you, which would be kind of interesting if you ask me, because it's never, I mean, it's taking that zombies to a whole new level. I mean, the exo zombies already have taken it to a completely different level that players are not used to seeing. With the exo suits being able to jump at you faster, it brings I mean, it takes a whole new skill level to be able to really excel in zombies. So this new Goliath zombie will be interesting, considering it could shoot back at you. Now, I did notice on Sledgehammer's site regarding Ascendance, they did say that the Goliath zombie will be able to, well, not be able to, but they said, I can't remember what it said word for word, but it said something along the lines that there will be Goliath zombies in the plural form. So if you have played the Exo Survival before, this is before the first DLC came out. If you've played that, you would notice that there is certain rounds where the Goliath comes out, maybe 1 or 2 per round. So this is not confirmed. This is just a theory that maybe there will be a certain round where there's no other types of zombies except for the Goliath zombie, to where maybe there's 10 to 15 of them, and have that number increase each round. Kind of like the if you've played the first DLC zombies, you would have noticed that there's the infected round and dogs that come so often you have to disinfect yourself with cost 250. So maybe there's certain rounds dedicated to the Goliath zombies as well. And also, for those of you that have played Moon in the original Black Ops game, and I don't remember what DLC it was, but it was a DLC. The wonder weapon for that was some type of, I don't remember the name, radiation gun. And Sledgehammer has released information that there will be a very similar weapon to that in this Ascendance DLC. Now, personally, I'm hoping that it's not going to be the exact same, because it would be a little bit of a shame having the same exact weapon, just having them copy. If they tweak it up a little bit, change it up, that would be perfectly fine for me. So, I mean, that's all I really had to talk about for Advanced Warfare in this video. Nathaniel, do you have anything else to talk about for Battlefield 4?
That's actually two more things. For starters, Advanced Warfare is going to be bringing new elite weapons to the game, which could actually be pretty cool if you think about it. Some new elite weapons for your favorite rifle, and the fact to double the chances of getting your favorite weapon, your favorite elite weapon in Advanced Warfare, because you already know it's really hard to get an elite anything in that game, and when you do, it's probably a pair of gloves or something really stupid that you'd rather not want.
You say it's hard to get an elite weapon. I hardly get any of the weapons I got. I get the AMR-9 9 times out of 10, and that's the weapon I sell 9 times out of 10 as well.
Yes, and also getting double weapons, that really is annoying. But
yeah, I've gotten the stupid, I don't know what weapon it's called, but it's like some variant of the AR-9, AMR-9, and it's just annoying.
yeah, the pipelet, or it's like the pipelet or the noob tube or something like that.
Yes,
I get that one a lot as well.
Very annoying.
They're going to be bringing also new weapons to the game, supposedly, with a new revolver image that was shown on Twitter. And I don't remember the exact name who guessed it, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to mean it's going to be in the game or it's just something fun they decided to do. But so, you know, the idea of bringing new guns to the game is actually really cool in my mind, and also the fact that they're bringing asking people what their favorite weapons were from previous games, and they're going to be starting a poll about it, so you could figure out, or you know, they'll figure out what game or what gun to put in the game, which I think is personally pretty cool. I mean, no offense, but the MK14 in Advanced Warfare sucks, because they just did not do a good job with it.
If I'm thinking about this correctly, every DLC weapon to this point has been either a submachine gun, or any DLC weapon that's come to multiplayer to this point has been either a submachine gun or assault rifle, if I remember correctly. Hasn't it been?
Yes,
So
actually only once. Only in Ghost was there a light machine gun and a shotgun put together. Other than that, yes, you are correct.
So this would be,
That's
I
all
guess, the
been.
second time that there's ever been a weapon other than the assault rifle or submachine gun. Assuming that the pistol, this isn't confirmed, by the way, so don't go out and tell everybody that we said that this is confirmed. Just assuming that if they do bring the pistol variant out, this would be the second time that we are aware of that it's ever been that, other than assault rifle and submachine gun. Now you said you had one more thing to talk about?
Yes, sir. Also, Battlefield has been doing, if you've heard about anything about Battlefield lately, they're doing the multiplayer design event. Or for everybody. You get to go and vote, and they set up like a couple ideas, and you have to vote on it. And one of them, or they just started the first poll the other day, and to check that out, you have to go to battlelog.battlefield.com, or is it battlefield.battlelog, one of the two. But go out there on their main news feed, you can see a poll event. And it may not be up there anymore. You might have to go into it and go into their news file, but still, it's up there, and it gives you the option to vote between jungle, desert, or mountain. I personally chose jungle because, one, we already have a desert map, and secondly, I should say, for the mountain, is the last time they did a mountain map on Battlefield 4, you actually couldn't get into the mountain, so I found that actually highly annoying.
Now, assuming that this is made partly by the fans themselves, I would assume that you weren't the only one that was upset that you couldn't get into the mountains. So assuming it is made by, in fact, other, like, viewers and Battlefield fans, I assume that you probably would be able to get in the mountains, but it's definitely not for sure.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I mean, they made the Appalachia, or not, what was the mountain? It was the one in Battlefield 3. It was something mountains, Alcaraz Mountains or something like that. But that map was actually really cool. You could get in the mountains, and it was grassy on the bottom of the mountain. You could run your way up to the top and be in complete snow. I mean, they really outdid themselves on that map. Now, that was a fun map. Now, if everyone remembers Gulan or Guilin, I forget how they pronounce that map, Peaks, that's the one I'm talking of, where that was labeled as a mountain map. So, that I also found highly annoying that you couldn't get into that. And before I forget, Ali I got some of my info from Ali on the Call of Duty weapons, so go check his channel out if you don't. So I'm not, not stealing anything here. I got that all from Ali. So go check his channel out. He does a really good job, and that's all I gotta say.
So I guess to end this video, if you haven't yet, go check out g2a.com, your gaming destination. Buy, sell games on there. It hasn't been a game that I, haven't seen on there yet, up for sale or anything. So there's that, and also you get a 3% discount if you go through it. There will be a link in the description from us to go view that site. If you view the site through our link, you get a 3% discount while on buying games. So be sure to do that. I mean, we'll both profit off of that. So I guess to close out this video, I mean, that's about it. Like I said, leave a link in the description. Also, feel free to leave your personal comments down in the comment section below, what you think of what we've discussed. And I guess that's about it, and we'll see you next time.